James.
I want to call this inaugural village board meeting to order. Madam Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Here. Trustee Roger.
Here.
Trustee Kevin Jones. Here. Trustee Cecil Tate. Here. Trustee Linda L. Todd. Here. We have a quorum.
Thank you. At this time, I would like for my pastor, the Reverend Melody Seaton, to give us the invocation, please.
All right. Now may we bow our heads and pray. Precious Savior, creator of all that is good and perfect, we thank you for the blessing of this day, a day that you ordained, a day that you have consecrated. God, we ask your forgiveness first and foremost for those things that we have said, done, or thought that are not pleasing to you. This is important because we cannot move forward with the business that you have created for us if we are not repentant. God, we ask your blessings upon this village. We ask your blessings upon the past board and mayor. You have said that we should render unto Caesar that which belongs to Caesar. But you also said that we should love you first and then love our neighbor as much as we love ourselves. So God, we ask your blessings upon this new administration. We ask, oh God, that you order their steps in your way, that they protect and serve all the people from every corner of this village, all 80 blocks. God, we thank you for the honor that you have bestowed upon them. And so we ask for the blood of Jesus to caress them from the crown of their heads to the soles of their feet. That when the accuser comes against them, oh God, the accuser will not be successful in the name of Jesus. We bless you, we honor you, we give you all the glory, for you are God. Amen. Amen.
At this time, I'm going to, if you look on your programs, it says that I'm going to have an inaugural report, but as I said all the time, I'm going to change things up a little bit. So at this time, I'd like for everyone to just indulge me for a minute. And I'd like to, first of all, say thank you to everybody that came out. Thank you to everybody that voted for us, and also that believed in us. This shows that you believe that we will do this. But the most important person that helped me besides God was my wife. And at this time, would she please come forward? Thank you. This is my rock. This is what helped me make it through the times in my life. I just wanted everybody to see, because I believe that you should get your roses and smell your flowers while you're still there. Okay, at this time, I have a little report I I want to basically say, because everyone here I know came to that happened. We have the news from housekeeping. Testing. Okay, so I do have a prepared speech. It's something that took me a while to go back and forth, so that's why I'm reading it, because I scratched out some things. But I just wanted you guys to understand what I feel and where we as a village are going to be. So I just wanted you to understand that. We see what happens in the state of Illinois when politicians' egos are more important than the people they elected to serve. But today, we begin to address the many problems we inherited. Today is a new day for Sauk Village, and we begin our journey on the pathway to progress. Whenever you begin a new direction, you have challenges. You will face criticism, but I will not give up on the mandate of the people of Sauk Village to get the job done. The people spoke loudly in this last election. They want change. They want the village government to raise the standards of our community and address the problems we face. Over the course of the next several weeks, our administration and staff will start implementing our 100-day plan. I'll be asking our trustees to take on new challenges as we reshape our standing committees and their focuses. We will address all challenges, past, current, and future. Starting today, we will operate a professional village hall where our employees and residents are treated with courtesy and respect. For the next 100 days, our administration will focus on the following key areas: stabilizing our village's finances, completing a balanced budget, changing our financial policies and procedures, responding to our audit findings, and begin addressing our pension problems. Additionally, we will improve communication between the mayor and the village board, as well as improve communication between village government and our residents. We will implement a stronger emphasis on economic development initiatives to promote growth. We will focus our efforts to identify grant opportunities and other sources of financial initiatives. We will assess our human resource roles and training needs. We will begin regular departmental audits. We will implement measurable departmental goals and objectives, which will be reviewed during a regularly scheduled evaluation process. We will continue to identify absentee landlords who have allowed their properties to go into despair. We must clean up our village, address crime, and provide adequate services for our village residents, including our youth. I will be presenting my strategic plan for progress to the village board for adoption. This will be the first strategic plan ever presented or adopted by our village government. This plan is a blueprint and foundation for the future of Sauk Village. It will be reviewed, amended, and adopted as we journey down the pathway to progress. Yes, I do have lofty goals, and yes, I do have bold plans, because this administration is determined to raise our standards, which will raise our village's quality of life. We will raise our standards. We will put village on the pathway to progress. When people say it can't work, I said, yes, it can. When people say that we can't do that, I will say, yes, we can. And when people say we cannot change things, I will say, yes, we can. We know how difficult change is. We know the challenges that lay ahead. We know that we must build our village on a solid foundation. Together, let us walk a new direction on the pathway to progress. Thank you very much, and God bless Sauk Village. Thank you so much. Next, I would like to ask our clerk if she has any comments to make.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Yes, I do have some comments. They're not written down. So whatever comes out of my mouth will be to your ears. I want to start by just saying thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for your faith and your confidence in me in having me elected as the village clerk. I truly appreciate it. Without many of you that's seated in this room and others who had the desire to be here and could not, I would not be sitting here. I would like to specifically thank Grace United Church of Christ, who people, if you believe in the power of prayer, you should have heard the prayer that was bestowed upon Mayor Burgess and I that Sunday before election. That church prayed us up the wazoo, and it was just absolutely impactful and successful. So I thank you, Grace. A couple of other people that I would like to thank, it's my family. I don't have a very large family, but they came out here and they walked. When I talked to them about the pathway to progress and the train that's coming to take us on this pathway to progress, they all joined right in, and they were right here walking with me and doing whatever was needed. Others that I would want to thank is Lincoln Meadows Community Club. That's my development. And you would be amazed at how much they actually put in terms of working and supporting. Another one, you guys know that I was retired, and I always took great pains to let everybody who wasn't retired know that I was retired. But guess what? I'm not retired anymore. But I'm still with this group if they would still have me. Retirees in Motion, my REM family, a number of you are here. I thank you for all of your assistance and support. And last but not least, my sisters of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. I thank you very much, sorors. I appreciate your being here. Now to the residents here, you helped also because you had that faith in me. You supported me. You opened your doors when I came and rang your bell at 9 o'clock on Saturday morning, and you actually engaged me in conversation and asked me, what am I going to do for the village? And then you said you liked what I had to say, and you would have your entire family vote for me. I thank you for that. And I promise you, I will not disappoint you. We, as a board up here, you will not be sorry. We will not disappoint you. We are going to work collectively at all times to present ourselves very professionally, but then to also make certain that as we ride this train that's coming, that's here, on this pathway to progress, you're going to be involved in it and you will not be disappointed. Again, thank you very much.
Okay, starting from my left, I would like to introduce to you our newly elected, and it's a young man. I just have to say it. That's a testament to you guys, to the village. Trustee Roderick Grant.
Thank you. Thank you everybody for coming out tonight. We really appreciate it. All the love and support we received tonight. I mean, this is a packed house, and we usually don't see this on Tuesdays, so this is good to see. But first, I would just like to say thank you to the residents for believing in me, supporting me, and actually for your vote. Thank you that you saw enough in me, and I truly appreciate it. I'm so humbled to be sitting up here tonight. Thank you so much for that. Second, I just want to congratulate Mayor Burgess, Clerk Pruitt, and trustees Linda Todd and Bernice Brewer as well. And Mayor Burgess, thank you for your plan, because we don't plan to fail, but we fail to plan. So keep that in mind, so thank you. Second, most importantly, I want to thank everybody who helped me get here. I didn't bring any flowers for my fiance because I didn't know that was a part of the script. But I'll take care of you later. I got you. My fiance, my parents, my family, my friends, my supporters, thank you, because without you, I couldn't have run a successful campaign and be elected. Yes, I am young, but for the ones who doubt me, watch me. Who say I'm not experienced enough, I'll teach you. For the ones who says, oh, he doesn't know anything, he just got out here, I'll show you. So, therefore, I just want to say I appreciate you. Thank you for all your support. I want to wish well wishes and congratulations, and thank you to the previous administration for their time and for their efforts. Job well done. On that note, I just want to say again, thank you for your support, your vote. I appreciate you, and I look forward to working with each and every last one of you. Thank you.
Okay, in no certain order, I'd like to introduce to you newly elected trustee Linda Todd.
First of all, I'd like to thank my family and my friends that have supported me through this. As I sit in Rosie's seat, when she stated earlier that she started out as a joke in someone's backyard, I did too. I jokingly said, I think I could do that job, and here I sit. My family moved out here in 1958, and little did I ever know that 59 years later, I'm sitting in this seat. Now, kind of when it might tell you, I was 5 when we moved out here, so it will tell you. We have the young one at that end, the old one at this end. But I can promise you one thing. We're going to work together as a board. We were, like Mayor Hanks said, we agree to disagree or don't be disagreeable. We have to get it together, because this is where my heart is in this town. And I want to see it move forward. As Marva said, she's retired, so am I. I could be at home doing whatever. I could be out golfing 7 days a week. But I've decided that this is time to do something for this village, because this is where I live and this is my heart. So, on that, I want to thank everyone who voted for me. And I promise you that I will do the best that I can. And I'm going to end it here because we want to go eat.
And also, I'd like to introduce to you Trustee Bernice Brewer.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for all those who voted for me. It's an honor, and it will be my pleasure to serve you. As we sit here, I'd like to point out a couple of people who helped me get along my journey, because the last couple of months has been really difficult because of personal issues. Francine Anderson, who got me started and stuff, you know, back in 2008. Without her, I wouldn't be sitting up here. James Harvey, who walked this village for me when I couldn't, and also Clearty Lawrence. They were there for me when I couldn't be there for myself. And also, I'd like to thank Reverend Lamont Rutledge, who stood in for Patrick Pitt when he wasn't here today, when we were swearing in. And I'd like to say to the residents, it's about us now. It's our time. I learned when we was in school, history was supposed to be for the people. And as residents, we're for the people. We want to know, we want to have accountability, transparency, and we want to know what's going on with our money. We don't want to know how you spend it. We just want to know what you're going to do with it. So with that being said, we're willing to work together. I'm ready to get started. And it's my pleasure to serve you. Call me anytime.
Okay, at this time I have to do a little house cleaning or housekeeping, and I'm going to appoint the necessary appointments for right now to have a smooth transition. And at this time I wanted to make my appointments for our corporate council, which will continue to be Olsen and Sturt. Our village engineer will continue to be Robinson Engineering. Our police chief. Mr. Robert Kowalski. Would you please come up, Mr. Kowalski? Your family here? Could they come up too?
The ordinances of the Village of Sauk Village. Regulations. And procedures. Of the Sauk Village Police Department. And of the Board of Fire and Police Commissioners. And of the Board of the Police and Fire Commissioners. That I will faithfully discharge the duties. That I will faithfully discharge the duties. Of the Chief of Police. Of the Chief of Police. Of the Village of Sauk Village. Of the Village of Sauk Village. Police Department. According to the best of my ability. According to the best of my ability. As now or hereafter required by law. As now as hereafter required by law.
Okay, next, the appointment of Fire Chief Alan Starfrager. And family. And family. There she is. Alan Vavrick. I know he was here. There he is, okay, Emergency Management Agency Chief and family.
I, Alan G. Maverick,
have been appointed to the office of Emergency Management Agency
have been appointed to the office of Emergency Management Agency
as chief of the village of Sauk Village
as chief of the village of Sauk Village
in the counties of Cook and Will, Worcester.
in the counties of Cook and Will, Worcester.
I do solemnly swear and affirm
That I will support the Constitution of the United States,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
the ordinance of the village of Sauk Village,
the ordinance of the village of Sauk Village,
the rules and regulations,
the rules and regulations,
practices and procedures
practices and procedures
of the village of Sauk Village,
of the village of Sauk Village,
and that I will faithfully discharge
that I will faithfully discharge
the duties of emergency management chief.
that I will duly
I will discharge the
discharge
duties
the duties
of
of the
emergency
emergency
management
management
chief of the village of
of the
Sauk
village of Sauk
Village,
Village
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability,
as now
as now
or hereafter
or hereafter
required by law.
required by law.
Thank you, Madam Clerk, and thank you, department heads. I didn't put it on the agenda, but I would like to acknowledge all of the department heads that were department heads before, because I'm going to still continue with the department heads that we have, but I would like to introduce them to everyone. First of all, Public Works, Kevin Weller, is he here? There he is, okay. Also, the Department of Community Development, Sherry Jazinski. Also, Budget and Finance, the money man, Mr. Mohan Rao. And I think that's all that we have right now. So I will also, we're on number 9 now, I will entertain a motion for the resolution appointing the signing officers for accounts and legal documents.
So moved.
It has been moved by Linda Todd and seconded by Kevin Jones. Any questions? I'm sorry. Calvin Jones. I'm gonna hear about this later. Any questions? Madam Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Trustee Bernice Brewer,
Yes.
Trustee Roderick Grant, Trustee Kevin Jones,
Yes.
Cecil Tate, Trustee Linda L. Todd.
Yes.
That motion carries.
Thank you. Oh, I forgot. I thought this was something else. Anyway, the next resolution we're going to entertain is a resolution establishing dates and times of the official meetings for the corporate authorities. Everyone got a copy of that? So I will entertain a motion.
So moved.
Second.
Been moved by Roger Grant, second by Kelvin Jones. Any questions?
Use your mics.
Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee Bernice Brewer,
Yes.
Trustee Roderick Grant,
Yes.
Trustee Kevin Jones,
Yes.
Trustee Cecil Tate, Trustee Linda L. Todd.
Yes.
Motion carries. Okay, also I would like to entertain a motion declaring the vacancy of the office of village trustee.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, it was moved by Trustee Roger Grant, second by Trustee Linda Todd. Any questions? Please call the roll.
Trustee Bernice Brewer,
Yes.
Trustee Roger Grant,
Yes.
Trustee Kevin Jones,
Yes.
Trustee Cecil Tate, and Trustee Linda Todd.
Yes.
Motion is carried. Okay, you're gonna get used to that. I know there's a area number 10 for public comment, but I see there's maybe a couple hundred people in here. And so I would like to hear your comments afterwards. So to some people, we do have food. This will be probably the only time that I won't entertain public comment because we've been here for 2-3 hours almost. So, and I'm hoping that the food is still warm. So if everyone knows where the community center is located, I'm sure you follow and you will see. But I just want to say, before we get over there, this is very, and I want you to congratulate yourself. This is very awesome. I have never, as long as I've been a trustee for 11 years, never seen these many people at an inauguration. You need to congratulate yourself. Without further ado, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor? Thank you.